Hello and welcome, Angelo here, and today we're gonna take another look at Natural Selection 2, this time on the marine side. And I cut it up a bit, I'm gonna explain it in a minute, but first of all let's see here what we can purchase. We start off with a little axe, machine gun, and a pistol. The axe is good for fighting against buildings, and let's see, we can purchase a flamethrower. Is not enabled because it hasn't been researched yet, and we also lack the resources. We only get 29, but it costs 30. For the time being, let's go with a shotgun. There's also a grenade launcher, which is good against buildings. And you're gonna see that the gameplay for the Marines is indeed quite different from the Alien gameplay. For example, I have a little mini-map at the top left of my screen, which helps navigation by a huge amount. And you will, oh, there's a fade. You remember this little guy when I played the Alien side. I was quite bad at it, but in this game I can tell you these guys are really hardcore. They are too good for all of us. But I don't want to spoil too much of the game, what's up to come. And in the bottom right corner you can see I have actually a health count as well as an armor count. I can replenish it with a marine building called the Armory. By going close to it, you're gonna automatically replenish your health and your ammunition as well as your armor value. And the commander, which plays in an RTS view, can also drop med packs as well as ammo packs on the map for you, which is also nice. Yeah, the gameplay from the Marines is quite different from the Alien gameplay. For example, you advance through the map much more slowly, and you have to work in a team. You have to really stick to your buddies if you want to survive, while as Alien you can just run around and mind your own business. You're much more independent as Alien. And here you had a quick look at the player screen. We are 5 Marines versus 3 Aliens, and still we're getting our butt kicked quite badly. I don't know if we're just noobs on our team or if there's pro players on the other team, I can't tell for sure. And here we got a phase gate, which is quite an advanced tech for the Marine team, which enables us to basically teleport around the map. And when you walk into the phase gate, you immediately come out on the other end if there's a second gate somewhere up on the map. So I had a little cut here, as you probably saw while I was recording the gameplay. I actually didn't look too closely at the time counter, and I managed to record about 25 minutes of gameplay, and I can only fit 50 minutes into it, so I just cut out the boring parts like running around, not much happening, and I hope you can take my apologies for this. So here we are, we're repairing a power node. As I mentioned in the Alien video, the power nodes are responsible for lighting as well as electronics on the given part of the map. When you take it down as Alien, you go into emergency lighting, which gives the Aliens quite an advantage, because the Marine team is confined to flashlights only, while the Alien team has some night vision goggles going on. And here it died again, which happens quite often in this video. I have to warn you, I'm not a good FPS player. So now the teams are quite even by this time of checking the stats. Oh yeah, here you can see the commander gave me a build order to construct a building, and when the commander gives you an order in the FPS view, you see this little blue line going on. It's a waypoint system, which is quite neat. And here I get a drop on a Skark, which is trying to get down our resource tower, but luckily for me he was quite stationary, as Aliens always go to jump around to throw the aim off the Marines. And here I am at the construction area. I actually came too late, but at least I can go to the armory and equip a shotgun once again. So I'm just following this guy around here, Furian, trying to see what's up here. Obviously they took out the power node in this section of the map. I'm trying to repair it, and my buddy is covering me, which is quite nice of him. Hopefully we get it up without any disturbance. There, I thought I heard something. A Marine team, it's not only team play, but it's also kind of scary, because the Aliens are hitting quite hard and you have really to be on your toes all the time. So the gameplay there is quite different from the Alien team, where it's more like rush in, deal some damage and get out of there again. So we brought back the power online, which means our commander can now drop some buildings, for example here resource tower, so we can get more resources and better equipment. Let's build this up real quick here. So right now we're building with 2 guys, which enhances the speed of the buildings. And the commander is dropping a sentry gun, which is an automated turret, which helps us defend the area hopefully a bit better. And while I'm bothering the sentry turret, I think I can mention the price point once again. So this game is currently in pre-order. You can pre-order it for $34.95. I stated my opinion on this pricing model in the latest video, but I'm not gonna repeat my views here, but just to throw it quickly out there, I think it's quite high, and you should really think about if you want to purchase this. And I think the price now is the final price. I hope at least that it's the final price. It might jump up in the future, I don't know for sure, but I really don't expect it to get much higher, because $34.95 is already like a AAA title pricing, you know. But anyway, so we built up the sentry turret, and an alien managed to sneak past it, but my buddy shut it down luckily for us. Here's another cut, and we have been ordered to build something for our commander once again, but this area is highly infected, as you can see, not only by this little alien, but also by... oh, okay. So one single alien rushing straight at me in a beeline managed to take me down. Boy, I gotta learn some more stuff. I gotta get my skills up there, man. This is not good. Embarrassing. So we are at the spawn point once again. This time around we're gonna roll with the grenade launcher. Like I mentioned earlier, this one is especially good against buildings. It's your basic machine gun with an added grenade launcher. So we got some infestation going on here. I'm gonna pop in some grenades and hopefully deal with the infestation. And you saw my buddy up behind there, maybe. Good thing here is that friendly fire is disabled. I think there's an option you can enable it, but in the normal game there's no friendly fire of any sorts, which is also nice if you're running around with a flamethrower. So luckily for us we managed to deal with the infestation. Now the green stuff is going away. I mentioned in the alien video, if you haven't watched it, I can explain it shortly. The aliens can only build buildings on infested terrain, which is this green stuff all around, and they do so this by placing down cysts, which spread the infestation. So here Fate is going to work on the power node of the area, but I think I haven't killed him, but he probably took enough damage to retreat a little bit. Gonna repair the power node here real quick to bring it up to 100% again. And let's see if you can hunt down the Fate. Or maybe they are hunting us. Who's the hunter and what's the prey here? I can't tell. Well, obviously we are. Also the player count shifts now a bit. We have 5 alien players against 4 marines. So things get a little bit tougher. And hopefully, yeah, we'll just respawn here. And once again we're stepping through the phase gate to teleport to another part of the map where we have been ordered to attack a building. Let's see if we can make it there. Okay, this time around they have some turrets on their own. These whips are melee type of turrets. They have a very short range, but they hit like a truck. And behind the whip is actually a tower which heals the whip, which is not a nice setup. Behind the corner you got a melee tower, as well as right behind that one a healing tower, which means you can't really easily deal with it unless you're running around with a couple of marines, or you have some heavy stuff like a flamethrower for example, or a grenade launcher. And I'm gonna go back to the armory here and see if I can purchase one, but I lack the resources. It's cost 25 resources to purchase a grenade launcher. I only have 22 available. Let's see if I can wait a bit until my resource count jumps up. As you can see at the bottom right, I have 23 resources, but a Fate is interrupting me and he quickly takes me down. Man, how do they do this? I don't know. Always get the jump on me and take me down in so few hits. It's unbelievable. So we had another cut and we're back in the area where the Fate just killed us. But I think he just went away and searched for some other prey. So we're gonna go back to the whipping area. This time around we have a grenade launcher actually equipped, and we're gonna fire a couple of grenades back here. And hopefully the whips ain't gonna be able to attack us here. There must be a second healing tower somewhere around, because the healing tower itself can't heal it on its own. But it got healed up a little bit, as you probably have saw. And a Fate got me in the back. Dude, not cool. So yeah, we still have 5 aliens versus 4 marines here. And you have to remember one of the Marines is actually in the commander seat in an RTS view, so he can't participate in the battle at hand. So basically we're fighting 5 versus 3 actually, not 5 versus 4. And they built some stuff right beneath, right next to our spawning area. One guy has a flamethrower, but it doesn't do him any good against the Fate. The flamethrower is more an anti-building type of weapon. Let's see if we can respawn quickly here and go in there, help our buddies out. The commander left his station because there's a Fate in our base. Oh boy, this is not looking pretty. And we can't even bring him down. Man, this is really embarrassing now. So one Marine had enough and quit the game. Now it's 5 versus 3. And I think we're nearing the end already. 2 Fates in our base now, and we can't even bring one single alien down. At least, whoa, did I just kill one? Unbelievable, I have to take screenshots of this. Gonna frame it up in my room. Yeah, but the game is pretty much done. We got 2.5 minutes left, or excuse me, 3.5 minutes. But I think we can recover from this. So I'm trying to break out here, get a little bit sneaky on them. But there's someone around there, so I decide to go back and help my buddies out, because there's also someone in our base, and well, I think they basically have the game in the sack now and just dragging it out a bit, racking up the kill count, because if they were to go in and attack our infantry portals, there would be nothing we could do. So pretty much the game is over at this point. Still we're not accepting defeat here and trying our best, but they're just too strong, man. Just too many, just too strong. Here another back kill. Obviously which I haven't known before, the Fate while teleporting, while he blinks, as you saw in my alien video, is turning invisible. So if I had known that before, I might have fared a little bit better with our little Fate. But who knows. So now they're placing cysts right in our base, probably gonna pop some towers there if we don't deal with them immediately. So I'm going to town on the cysts. At least they're stationary and don't fight back, so that's my kind of enemy. And they're pushing us back slowly, inch for inch. Get back to the armory here, and this you can see at the bottom right. Just by going close to it, I'm actually replenishing my health as well as my ammo value. But it doesn't do me any good if 2 Fates attack me at once. And as we're coming to an end here, my opinion on Natural Selection 2, I love Natural Selection 1, the mod for Half-Life, and I really enjoy playing Natural Selection 2. I can't wait to see the finished product, but the price point really surprised me as I looked it up to post it on the comments. $34.95 is quite a price. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like basically a price for a AAA title, and you really have to think about if you want to play this game, if you want to make the purchase decision here. Maybe somewhere along the line there's going to be an open beta or a demo version. I would suggest waiting for it and give it a go yourself. You know, playing the game yourself is always a bit different than watching someone else play. But I think it can be quite fun, and I really hope that the player base will be a little bit better than it is right now. But of course, this is the pre-order phase. Not very many people have heard about the game or know that it's actually in a playable state. I hope to change it a bit with this video, and I can really only say just watch it a bit, see what's to come, and wait for a demo before you just blindly buy into this title. But of course, if you're a fan of Half-Life 1 of the mod, of Natural Selection 1 of the mod, then you can definitely buy it, because it's just Natural Selection 1 with updated graphics and enhanced gameplay. Anyways, this is all for today, and as always I'm gonna wish you a really happy day. Have a good one, bye!